How's it going, guys? We are back with another video here, and this is going to be looking back at every Team of the Year since NHL 20, since Team of the Year has been more of like a nominee, and then EA chooses who the cards are every year, because back in like NHL 19, 18, 17, Team of the Year was essentially Team of the Season. There was no Team of the Season at the time, so this is the first video that I made of NHL 20 Team of the Year event, and it's called NHL 20 Hunt New Team of the Year event. What the? Explaining everything, okay? So here's what essentially they do every year, and they've done it since NHL 20, okay? So I don't know if it's always the same amount of numbers, but it's a similar window. January 10th, it does look like this is when they choose them. Yeah, the Team of the Year announces on January 10th. So pretty similar to this year. It'll probably be January 6th, right? More than likely. So we could be getting some nominees soon, because that's what they do, guys. They do Team of the Year nominees here, okay? So Team of the Year item details. Team of the Year winners will boost +8 overall and continue to match highest item for the player the rest of the year. So they're probably not going to get a +8 this year, but they will obviously still match the highest item for the player the rest of the year. Team of the Year winners will have their synergy points quadrupled. I don't know if that's going to be the case again this year, but that's what it was then. Remaining nominee items can be used in sets with goal collectibles to acquire Team of the Year winners. Okay, so that's how that works. Does it show the nominees? Let's see. They really should. I mean, it'd be kind of weird if they didn't. Come on, Henreek, talk faster. Okay, so they had nominee cards as well, okay? So basically how it worked here in NHL 20 was, for example, Ryan O'Reilly, Leon Draisaitl. So if you pulled one of these cards and they won Team of the Year, they would automatically turn into Team of the Year cards, which is really, really cool. So I could see them doing that again, but I don't think so. The only reason why I don't is because those cards, you know, they'll become very expensive, and if obviously they don't become Team of the Years, they become worthless, and people don't like that at all. So yeah, they had the nominee cards, they had the defensemen, the forwards, the goalie, all that good stuff, all right? They had plenty of nominees. I mean, Dougie Hamilton, Yossi. I mean, there's just so many nominee cards, right? So, and again, if you pulled a tradable and it became a Team of the Year, it would still remain tradable, which, you know, I got very lucky with one of the Team of the Years from NHL 20. That was crazy how it ended up working out for me. But there's just so many nominee guys here. So many. It's not even funny. But, yeah, no, it was a really, really wild time here. So, yeah, that's how it worked pretty much. Yeah, the nominee cards. All right, and then we got the nominee winners, obviously, NHL 20 winners, and here is my video going over all of that, the NHL 20 Team of the Year winners, and here they are. So Connor McDavid won it, Alexander Ovechkin won it, Nikita Kucherov won it, Brent Burns, John Carlson, and Jordan Binnington. Something to notice, though. It was not position locked this year. This is the first year they did this Team of the Year. It was not position locked. That didn't start until NHL 21, which is interesting. But I guess I'd more so take NHL 21 and 22 more than 20 when it comes to what it could be, right? Because obviously, I mean, it makes more sense, right, that they did the position locked. So they had two right Ds. They had the goalie Binnington, which that was obviously not great. They were 95, 94, 95, 93, 90, and 89, all right? And again, that Burns, I had him. I had his card tradable, and I remember I sold for like 1,000,000 coins eventually. I used him for a long time, though. He's a heck of a card, no doubt about it. But yeah, those are the Team of the Year winners for NHL 20. And then the nominee cards, pretty much, they were in packs, obviously, as well. For the next week, you could pull them, but pretty much that was really it. I mean, there was, there you go, I'm showing that I have him. 93 Burns on my team. The synergies are crazy. Yeah, no, that was a really wild time. 93 speed, even faster, I think, because he's a speed sim too. Burns was ridiculous that year. But then we got NHL 21 here as well. We have the NHL 20 nominees. EA released it. And it was like this. So McKinnon, Draisaitl, Zibanejad, Crosby, Matthews, Pedersen, Kubalik, that's a funny one, Ben, Hoffman, Panarin, Ovechkin, Connor, Pastrnak, Kane, Rantanen, Kucherov, Marner, and Stone, as you guys can see. Oh, didn't want to play that, but yes. So those are the forwards. I think there's defenseman ones here. Let's see. Where would that be, Henreek? Henreek, you know, we get it. Make your predictions. Okay, those are the defensemen. Suter, Yossi, Provorov, Hedman, Klingberg, Makar, Theodore, Hughes, Jones, Pietrangelo, Shattenkirk, and Carlson. A lot of these guys are very similar that like we see like every year, even in 22 and 20, right? I mean, I feel like for defensemen especially, right? It seems like it's very similar. So, yeah, no, it's funny. It really is. But, I mean, those were the nominees. I would say that, I mean, you know, we'll probably get nominees again, which I'd assume would be coming really soon, right? Because it'll be at least a week before. So I'm assuming nominees we're getting probably, I mean, looking at the calendar, I mean, realistically, we could get them as early as this Friday, honestly, or even potentially one of the first few days of next week, right? But we'll see. So those are the nominees, and then we also had goalie nominees, I believe, as well, right? I mean, as we should. Burrs, Leakins, Price, Saros, Hellebuck, Vassy, and Carter Hart, okay? So that was NHL 21 nominees. Then NHL 21 winners. Unfortunately, I don't think I made a video on it, which is really weird, but I can tell you the winners, that's for sure. NHL 21, I know the winners were Vassy, I believe. It was also, I want to say, for defensemen, it was Makar, and it was also Hedman. Yeah, it was Hedman. Hedman won it 2 years in a row. And then for forwards, it was Draisaitl, it was, I believe it was Pasta, and it was Panarin. That's who it was. So there you go. All right. So let's move on to the NHL 22 ones now. And NHL 22 nominees looked like this. You had your McDavid, Draisaitl, McKinnon, Matthews, Barkov, Marchand, Landeskog, Kaprizov, Panarin, Ovechkin, Rantanen, Marner, Stone, Pasta, Kucherov. Again, same guys pretty much every year, right? Hedman, Theodore, Martinez, Nurse, Josi, Makar, Fox, Letang, Barry, Jeff Petrie. I mean, that's definitely a funny one. Grubauer, Hellebuck, Campbell, Markstrom, and Vasilevsky. I mean, very similar guys as well for goaltenders, but there you go, all right? And then we all know the winners. I mean, this only was a year ago now, but the winners for NHL 22 Team of the Year were these. We had 96 Connor McDavid. Again, highly doubt we'll be getting overalls that high this year for Team of the Year. Marchand, 93. Rantanen, 93. Hedman, 93. They were all 93 except for McDavid, which, again, I don't know if they're going to have them be this high this year because of how slow the progression has been so far in NHL 23. I really doubt they're going to go for a very, very high overall. But we'll see. You never know. I hope so. I made my prediction video already yesterday. My part 2 one. That's my final prediction video. I am not making another prediction video. I'll do my nominees, I guess. If they do like a nominee like a release, obviously I'll make a video on that and all that good stuff. So, you know, that's a guarantee. But that's pretty much it, though, guys. I mean, that is a recap of all the Team of the Year since they've been doing it in this format, right? Obviously, they have had Team of the Year before NHL 20, but Team of the Year was basically Team of the Season, so that's something to keep in mind. I hope you guys did enjoy this video, though. If you did, make sure you leave a like, subscribe if you have not already. Follow me on Twitch, Henreek, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Henreek with 3 E's, and join the Discord to talk to me, followers, and subscribers of the channel, and I'll see you all in the next video.